Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to the Joe Blane Show. I'm still here at Fangoria on the last day. This is really sad to me because I always hate the last days of this convention. But I'm here with Mel House, the director of Walking Distance. As you can see, it's behind me on him and everywhere else around me, I believe. So, Mel, how did the filming go?
Filming went really well. We shot the majority of the picture last summer, almost a year ago, in Houston and Galveston, Texas. And, you know, it was amazing. It was a nice change because we definitely stepped up our game in a lot of different ways. Larger budget, more locations, more special effects. We got Adrienne, Reggie, Debbie, Glenn Morshower, and Kathy Lampkin involved. So it was kind of a big deal in a lot of ways. But our cast and crew are so awesome that it really, instead of getting harder, it got a lot easier for me, honestly. So.
That's awesome, Mel. You know, since the last movie I remember was Closet Space when I first met you.
That's correct.
And who are you and who do you play at least?
Yes.
At least a character.
Yes, you can. My name is Denton Blane Everette. You've never heard of me until now. And I play Cole Gray.
Nice name.
He thought of it. He wrote it. The Brilliance, yes.
Is that like in like hot tea or
yeah, there you go. But it's Dr. Cole Gray, which is even cooler. So.
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
We gotta make that MD. I'm Dr. Cole Gray.
Very smart tea.
Yes, diagnosed. But is this your first film?
No, I've done about 20 films, but this is my first horror film. And it was cool, man. It was. I was asked the other day, like, what's the difference between doing that? And I usually do dramas. I want to do a comedy at one point. I'm tired of crying and tired of dying. You know, it's like I want to have some fun. But when they ask, you know, what's the difference? There's not a difference. You know, it's just it's still a story. You're telling it, and you tell it the best you can. And with the writing, I mean, when you have great writing, which Walking Distance was, that's what intrigued me, was the writing and the story. And I was like, oh yeah. The rest of the stuff is what Mel does best, you know, the special effects, the blood, the insane creativity. And so I just trusted in that, and I have not seen the film yet, so I'm just as excited as everybody else. So.
Yes. And as I was telling somebody, I was telling my friend over there, Heidi, by the end of tonight, your music is going to be in my head all night long. Yeah, it's going to be like, what the hell is that noise coming from? Oh, it's Walking Distance. The theme. Yeah, that's it. I think no. You know, but so Mel, how was the filming out in Galveston and all that?
Well, Galveston was pretty awesome. The cool thing about not shooting on the West Coast, I guess, or in New York even, is that when you shoot in Houston and Galveston, they're still into the mystique of making movies. They're like, oh, you're making a movie? What? Oh, here, have this for free. Take this. Yeah. You know, pay us. What are you talking about? So, like, pretty much they gave us the run of Galveston. You know, we were able to close 3 city blocks down. We get cops, you know, huge lights and stuff for this crazy, huge crowd scene, and it cost us a fraction of what it probably would have cost here. You know what I mean? And they were just so into it and so supportive. They were just so into the whole experience. So
I'm glad for that. That's awesome. You know, you love when a community gets together and let a movie, you know, whatever type of movie it might be, film in their little city. And they're like, oh, yeah. Go ahead, make my day. No, but, you know, for you, okay, you've made 20 films so far. This is your first horror film. This is, I guess, I would believe your first Fangoria convention.
Yes.
And my advice is, what would you tell anyone who's starting to act or wants to become an actor or actress, filmmaker? What would advice?
Oh, man. I would say try to get your hand on every book that any acting coach or guru has written, and then pick out what fits you and start studying and watching a lot of films, good and bad. I think I learned more from bad acting than I do good acting, what not to do. And if you can eliminate that, then, you know, the rest will hopefully come. But just keep going. You know, I've been doing this for 10 years, and this year is kind of, it's starting to happen for me. And so you got to have some, can I say balls on this?
Yeah.
Is that cool? Yeah. Okay. You got to have some balls, some big balls, and stay with it because it's tough. It's tough, but you meet good people like Mel and everybody that worked on this, and good projects. You'll keep going. You'll keep working. And Mel's, you know, he's getting ready to, he's blowing up now, so it's just a matter of time. So.
Yay for Mel.